Jamahal Hill, former UFC light heavyweight champion, hasn't hidden his frustration after Khalil Rountree was chosen as the next title challenger, while he, second in the rankings, was left out. But before we delve into this controversial statement, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get the best of UFC every day. The American who expressed his indignation on social media was also provoked by Magomed Ankalaev, who advised him to be ready to step in for Aleksandar Rakic at UFC 308 if necessary. Ankalaev didn't miss the chance to jab at Hill, recalling his loss to Alex Poatan and suggesting he should focus on regaining his position. In response, Hill went straight to the point in a video on his YouTube channel, stating that if called to replace Rakic, he would face Ankalaev with ease, referring to the Russian as easy work. The tension between the two fighters is growing, creating an electrifying atmosphere for the event, with Hill making it clear that he's ready to step up and prove he still has a lot to offer in the light heavyweight division. Still agitated by the developments surrounding UFC 308, where he showed willingness to face Magomed Ankalaev as a replacement for Aleksandar Rakic, Jamahal Hill now faces a new wave of emotions in the MMA world. At UFC 305, Israel Adesanya, one of the sport's biggest stars, faced a tough setback that left fans questioning his future. Adesanya, who had been trying to reclaim his glory, was submitted by Dricus du Plessis in the fourth round of a fight held in Perth, Australia. But Adesanya is not one to be easily discouraged. In a press conference right after the fight, the former middleweight champion made it clear that, despite the loss, retirement is not on the horizon. He removed his gloves at the end of the fight, which sparked speculation about his future, but quickly dispelled any notion of retirement. "I'm not retiring, not until I decide it's time," he declared with the confidence fans have come to admire. Adesanya also reflected on the fight, saying that although the result was not what he hoped for, he felt satisfied with his performance and was eager to keep improving. "You'll see me again," he assured, sending a clear message to his fans. Enjoy watching him while he's still in the Octagon, because his absence will be deeply felt when the day of his departure comes. Israel Adesanya may be going through a challenging phase, but the UFC world keeps surprising. After his recent loss to Dricus du Plessis, new tensions have emerged, this time involving Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Poatan. Ankalaev, who had already expressed dissatisfaction with the current light heavyweight scene, was further enraged to learn that Poatan, the reigning champion of the division, showed interest in moving down to middleweight to face du Plessis, the new division champion. The Russian, who already felt overlooked in the title race, did not hold back in expressing his frustration, calling Poatan the biggest coward in the UFC for wanting to challenge lighter fighters. This provocation from Ankalaev further ignited tensions between the two fighters, especially since many fans and experts expected Poatan's next big fight to be against Ankalaev in the light heavyweight octagon. However, the UFC took a different route, opting to have Poatan defend his title against Khalil Rountree at UFC 307, while Ankalaev will face Aleksandar Rakic at UFC 308. The Russian, clearly irritated by the situation, promised to handle his business in October and assured that if given the chance to face Poatan, the knockout would come in less than 2 rounds. As Adesanya fights to regain his position and Poatan considers new possibilities in the middleweight division, Ankalaev feels increasingly challenged to prove his worth. The promise of a quick knockout and the intense exchange of jabs between the fighters only heighten the anticipation for the upcoming events. With so many rivalries and emotions running high, the UFC scene in October promises to be one of the most electrifying in recent times. The fate of the light heavyweights and middleweights is at stake, and fans can hardly wait to see what comes next. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated on all UFC news, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new content every day. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and we'll see you in the next video.